and welcome to this week's episode of British Candy Authority, or BCA as I've started calling it, because I'm a bit of a Joining me, I have Kilnoin Commissar, Michelle Osorio, who had nothing better to do. But also joining me, from Random Encounter, I have Peter and AJ, and you can watch their videos by clicking wherever the hell that is. But this week...
Both places.
Yeah, just click wherever.
Click on my head.
Just click, click on his head specifically. Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still.
Don't click it, Peter.
You can't click your own head.
What?
What are you doing? Do you know how many people have told me I'm supposed to put a Kit Kat in my mouth? No, you're horrible people. I already know American Kit Kats are rancid, so we decided to make things a little bit interesting. We're gonna do an international Kit Kat face-off. We have an American Kit Kat. We have a British Kit Kat. This stuff is delicious, I know. And we have, I don't think any of us have had this. None of us have had one of these, a Japanese Kit Kat. So what's gonna happen is we're all gonna have a finger each, get your mind out of the gutter, and then we're gonna give each Kit Kat a score out of 10. So let's...
By the way, we're shooting at YouTube Space.
Oh, I probably should have mentioned that.
So Kill9 TV is part of Geek Labs, which is something new that YouTube is doing. So you're gonna start seeing some episodes such as Geek Chic, you'll probably see a music video, and some British Candy Authority being shot here in the YouTube Space.
I'm glad that you're here because I would have forgotten exactly where I am.
Yeah.
Shall we increase our waistlines with this horrible, wonderful, and then horrible
Oh, I
again
can't
chocolate
wait.
possible?
We shall.
This is the American one. This is the American, and you can tell
I can
because
tell by the wrapping.
most of the international Kit Kats, including the British Kit Kat, which is where the Kit Kat originates from, by the way, you Philistines, telling me to eat an American Kit Kat. It's the red text in the white circle. This one, it's white text in. It's a wish. I think not a wish, a whoosh. A whoosh. You got the finger kind of whooshing around the Kit Kat logo,
Makes
and
sense.
it looks
Makes sense.
dumb.
It looks like someone painted with the Kit Kat.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So let's eat this stupid thing.
Dear
He's
me.
not biased or anything.
No, he's not.
I'm coming into this thing entirely unbiased. I actually don't.
Do you know how to open American
It just says
packaging?
lift.
It
It just
says to
says
open. It
it
has
says
to-
to open, lift and tear, lift flap and tear at the end. But there's no actual flap. So already this thing's losing points.
There we go, flap!
American.
Woo! Good. So
It's because Americans can read instructions and follow them.
I'll let you start. You like
Do
to
the
break
honors.
off. Yes.
Ladies
Something
first.
Yes.
Here's
I'll do the
finger.
sound
Thank
effects.
you for the sound effects.
It seemed natural.
Go for it. I'll have the one at the end. I love the end piece.
You like the
Same
end
with
piece?
meatloaf.
You
Okay.
guys should just bite down on each end, Lady and the Tramp style.
Ah, that would have been. We missed a golden opportunity.
Oh, he doesn't like touching his, but we
Oh,
have to
man.
touch
I don't want to get my fingers. That's
American.
why. See, now you know. Okay, so let's.
Okay.
Okay, so it smells.
Smells
it's-
good.
It
Can
actually.
we eat it?
Yeah, we can eat it. I will observe.
Oh,
it
it's
smells.
fragrant.
It smells similar to Hershey. Kit Kats in the UK and Japan are made by Nestle. Here they're made by Hershey. So the chocolate is obviously
Oh.
going to be inferior.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna.
3, 2, 1 it. Oh, okay.
No. That tastes like the milk that they used to make this chocolate has soured.
Tastes
I
good to
must
me.
enjoy sour milk.
I'm enjoying the taste for the sugar, but it
Yeah.
has kind of an aftertaste to it that you don't
It
get
does.
in quality chocolate.
That is true.
Well, I finished my finger. Which, by the way, is also what she said. I'm giving that one I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. No, you know what? 4 out of 10. It's okay. It's not great. It's just below average. 4 out of 10, personally. You guys?
I'd give it a 6, but I've grown up with it, so maybe I'm biased that way.
I'd give it maybe a 5
5?
out of 10.
Okay.
It was still tasty.
I feel like having
There was just a lot of after effects. There were consequences to the tastiness.
Nice.
When I went to England and tried British Kit Kats, they basically ruined American Kit Kats for me forever, which I wasn't going to say in the beginning, but...
That's okay. This is
He
gonna edit
hasn't
it
given
out,
his number
so.
yet, and you're over-biasing him.
Oh, no, go ahead.
It's got a little bit of a chalky aftertaste
Yeah.
to me. It actually kind of came back to haunt me then. I was like, it's done, but there's something still in my mouth, and it doesn't taste that great. I enjoy it still. I could eat them until my waistline was like, brrr, like that.
Well, we're
all
not
over
doing
the
that.
taste. No, but if you have them, I'll partake.
So maybe it's that
I give it a
processing.
6.
6.
I'm gonna go down,
Six.
down to a 6.
Okay.
So let's move on to the British Kit Kat. I've been looking forward to this since we bought this last night. Again, wrapper, very, very red. The American wrapper is very orange. This one's very red. It's the white. It's a little bit more welcoming. Again, I'm biased, so my blog, who cares? But this one will start from this side. So if you'd like to break off the first piece. Michelle, I know you've been looking forward to this.
Oh, yes. You didn't make the sound.
Oh, whoops.
He was too engrossed in studying his own
Yes.
British Kit Kat.
This is not as fragrant
Uh-oh.
as the
Peter?
American one. Yeah. It'll hopefully make up in flavor though, if they're
No,
still
it's
the way I
definitely
remember
not
them.
definitely not as
Oh, I
fragrant.
miss that smell. It's nice, it's subtle. Again, I'm super biased. I'm already giving this a 10. Okay, no.
Ah, don't stop me.
That's
So
very
much
different.
better. I've never had them side by side like that. Oh my gosh.
Substantial
It's
difference.
everything I remember and more.
I can't believe how different it is. Like, that's mind blowing. Like, this is the same candy? I get that it's got the same, like, format, but it doesn't taste like the same candy at all.
This reminds me of more of a like higher quality candy. I'm ready to give it a number personally. It's 8.
8?
Easily, yeah.
It overwhelms more of the taste buds, it feels like. It kind of covers the whole
Yeah.
palate. There's kind of this buttery melt in your mouth taste that I feel in the side. I don't know much about what taste that is, but in the side of my tongue I notice there's this buttery, melty,
kinda
glorious, creamy taste. And I don't have that overwhelming, sickening, stick to your tongue feeling of sweetness. I give it a 9.
9. Nice.
You know, it doesn't have the aftertaste that the other one has, but it has more of this. I like that sickening, sugary thing. I'm an American. So I'm going to have to give that a 5.
5.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Nice.
Harsh. I was just going to give mine a 9, but I feel like I have to ramp it up now to 10. But
But it was higher quality chocolate.
it was,
It was higher quality
it
chocolate.
was so good. So let's move on to our final contender. This comes in a box. Obviously, this one's easy to open because it's cardboard. Oh!
Nice.
This is look at that!
Oh, there's little
They're mini,
packages
teeny
inside.
tiny Kit Kats. There's a deer and fawn, so this is supposed to be like a gift box that you give to a friend,
That's
or if it's
cute.
disgusting, a rival. We don't know yet. So if you guys would like to share that one, I can't read the opening instructions because
here.
they are in Japanese.
Thank you. It's a little crispier.
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
it feel
wafer is a little
crispier?
bit. It feels a little bit smaller, but it's also more compact. Which is very Japanese, actually. That's a weird.
It's taking a while
aftertaste.
for me to absorb the flavor.
That's a weird aftertaste on the chocolate.
I'm still picking it up. It's
really
subtle,
weird.
which is, Japanese.
That's kind of weird. I'm not sure I like that.
I don't feel like I'm eating chocolate.
Yeah, there's too much wafer-ness.
It's really missing the punch that the other two have.
I feel like I had the inside of a Twix. It's like that
Yeah.
because it's more
Yeah.
wafer-centric.
Totally.
It felt like the chocolate was. It tasted like Nesquik, like chocolate Nesquik. That's
Yeah.
the kind of aftertaste that I got in particular. The chocolate still feels
Stuck
like
in
it's
my
sitting on my
teeth.
tongue.
There's part of it stuck in my teeth. I'm having a hard time describing it because I feel like I didn't fully. I feel like I had to eat more of it to really get the full
Well, no, I'm saving that one for the guys.
experience. Oh man, it felt more like a wafer that had chocolate accents. I mean, it was okay. I don't think I would next time I go to Japan. I don't think
'Cause
that
you go all
I'm.
the time.
Yeah, next time I go, like I've been there before. I'll give it a 3. I just really didn't care for it. I didn't hate it either. It wasn't overwhelming, at least. It just kind of feels like I didn't eat anything.
I'm with Michelle on this one. It was like empty. It didn't taste like candy. It tasted like a cracker that had kind of chocolate ripple on it or something. So I gotta go with like a 3 too. It was just filler.
I like it more than they're saying, I think, but I'm still going with a 4 because it's definitely below an average piece of candy. But I could totally eat it if we were post-apocalyptic or something. I'd be like,
You would turn it down.
This would be like a treat. if
You'd
it
eat the
was
cockroaches
Oh,
off the
yes.
ground if we were post-apocalyptic.
Well, yeah, but that would be like a 1.
I don't know how I thought about this one. I actually think the Japanese Kit Kat might be worse than the American one. I'm going to say 3.5. 3.5 out of 10. I hope I never eat any more candy from Japan. And on that note,
Wow.
on that note,
Japan is watching.
they
And Japan is
they
making
can
sure you
watch.
never have candy again.
Yeah.
Well,
in
they
Japan.
can try to
From
stop me
Japan.
because I also have, as a surprise fourth contender,
Whoa!